Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Back to do another tag video. This is Random Matt's tag, um, the Blackest Eyes tag, based on Halloween. It's 5 questions, of course, and let's get started. What was your favorite mask worn by Michael Myers? um, I love the masks from the first two. I'm not sure what the difference is between them. Uh, an iconic scene, which is pretty unrealistic, but one that I've always enjoyed, was at the end of part two, where Dr. Loomis shoots Michael in the eyes, and it looks like he's crying blood. Um, yeah, I always thought that was really cool with the mask and everything. So if there is a difference, then it would probably be the mask from the first one, but I'm not really sure if there is a difference. I probably should know, but I don't. Question number 2. If you had a chance to rewrite Halloween 3, would you make it into a direct sequel to the second film, or would you keep it the way that it is? I have 2 answers for that. My younger self, of course, was very irritated that they didn't make, and this, of course, was before I saw Halloween 3. I was very irritated that they didn't make it a direct sequel. So therefore, I wouldn't watch it. I was very set in my ways. I've explained before that I was pretty much love slasher films, and that was pretty much it. If it wasn't a slasher film, or if it didn't fit the specific formula that I thought it should, I didn't like it. Which is kind of odd now because I watch everything, and I actually love bad movies. I don't know where that happened, but yeah. But in my later teens is when I saw Halloween 3, and I loved it right away. I didn't understand why it got all the hate. So ultimately, me now, I would keep it the way that it is because I absolutely love the film. So, yeah. Question number 3. If you could remake the original, would you have kept it more closer to the original with flashbacks, or would you have kept it more like the way Rob Zombie did it? I would have kept it more towards the original with flashbacks. I appreciated the fact that Rob Zombie tried to go back and tell the story of Michael Myers and who he was and all that. But to be honest with you, I find the kid incredibly annoying that played the part. I think it was a good idea, poor execution. I would have gone back as well, done it in flashback form, kind of the way it was done, kind of the way Random Matt stated the question. And it would have been more the way Dr. Loomis had originally described it, being he didn't cry, and all he did was sit and stare and wait. And I think that would have had a little bit more impact. So, yeah, I would have definitely done it differently than Rob Zombie. Question number 4. Who is your favorite final girl? Definitely Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode. Yeah. If I had to pick a second, it would be Jamie Lloyd, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much a given. I'm sure most people are going to say Jamie Lee Curtis. Question number 5. If you collect anything that is related to Halloween, what would your 2 favorite items be that you have in your collection? People who watch my channel, if you look in the thumbnail, there is my Movie Maniacs Michael Myers figure, along with Candyman and I think the Ghostface from Scream, if I remember correctly. I look at it every day, but now I can't remember. So I didn't feel the need to really get that out. Random Matt, I saw he put the soundtrack. Mine's a little bit different than his though. I'm not sure if it's the same company, but I actually had the cassette by the same company. And this is, and I'm going to butcher this name, I'm sure. Um, Versailles Sorbonne. But they used to do a lot of soundtracks that I used to have when I was younger. And I probably still have the cassette downstairs somewhere. I'm not even going to try to find it. But I did find this from the same company, the same exact one, at a yard sale years ago. So, of course, I upgraded on CD, of course. And I always thought that that picture was really cool of Jamie Lee Curtis making out with Michael Myers. That's really cool. But yeah, it has some stills, and yeah, like I said, I found it at a yard sale and was so stoked because it's one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, along with Jaws, and I actually like the soundtrack to Better Off Dead with John Cusack. So, and then my favorite item in my collection, which I have shown off I don't know how many times, it's getting kind of old. I was trying to find something different. Is of course the Scream Factory Anchor Bay Halloween box set, which is just awesome. So, for that. So, pretty much everybody that I tagged or that you tagged, I was probably going to tag. I'll tag the Horror Man if he feels like doing it. Horror Fan 34. And let's get somebody new in this. How about Movie Review Time? Let me tag them. I will put Random Matt's information in the description box below. Description box below. I'm not really having a stroke. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time.